Let's make sure we live. I think we good. Oh, I can't. We did the live a little early. Yeah, we've been postponing it a lot, man. In our minds over here. Anyway, all right. So this one just came through for me anyway. So I definitely have this Adam 22 and Styles P conversation to have right now. So, but let's give a round of applause for all of the new subs. We appreciate all the new subs, all the new subscribers coming through. Appreciate y'all pulling up, hitting the like button, subbing up to the channel, sharing the content, all of that good stuff, man. You are appreciated, most definitely. All right, now here we go. So maybe this might get me. A lot of stuff I be doing over here when I go back and I look at my YouTube studio. A lot of that stuff be getting me not flagged, but copyright strike or whatever. So you can't really just go off of it. So sometimes I try to speed it up and just react to it. You know what I mean? For the most part, I'm gonna keep doing this hip hop content right now. It's a lot of shit going on, but this subject right here is a little. It's one of them things where it's like, nah, I have to say something, right? Because of something that I just saw. I'm like, well, damn, it's pretty awkward how, it just never seems to be a dull moment when it comes to interracial conflict. All right. So let's just pull this back up. Shout out to Urban Politicians TV. Um, I watch bro a lot. He got some very, very decent content. And he talks about this subject a lot, hip hop and the culture vultures or the nigger needers is what he called them, which I can definitely see that, and I can see how a lot of people benefit off of hip hop, and a lot of people benefit off of just having conversations about a culture that they're not a part of. But whenever it comes down to them having a conversation, or let's just say we give our 2 cents about a conversation, it just seems like we have no say so in that. So a lot of other cultures, they protect how they make their content, right? So when a man starts talking or whatever about their culture, let's just say a black man talks about their culture, it's an issue, but they've continued to thrive and make plenty of money off of our cultures, whether it be hip hop, whether it be the black culture, you know. And it can go, the rabbit hole can go way further, but for the most part, let's get to it. Oh, hold on. I don't know why they all don't like that, but let me make sure. And that's another thing. Let me make sure all my stuff is rolling. Sorry about that. Make sure all my levels is good.
A lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hopeless, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how. Well, here's how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together. I'm starting to drop my flag challenge. And for all the brothers that want to do it, that been hit me up, or that didn't even say nothing to me, I'm going to need y'all to step forward and put your best foot forward and, take that leap and lead the way. Because there's y'all got a lot of influence. I know because I speak to y'all. Y'all got a lot of influence. And there's a lot of brothers follow y'all down this path. If y'all just lead them down it. They just don't want to be judged. And it's okay. It's okay to not want to be judged, to be something for so long and not want to let it go. It's okay. But you gotta know what's good for you and what's not. And we all know. We all watch every single day. Every single day we watch it play out. There's never ending cycle of Rico's conspiracy, murder. Gotta stop. It start with us. This is the time. This is the era to do it.
I want to say to all the people out there.
And this is one of the reasons I'm making this too, because, and that's another reason I have Killer Mike up on the thumbnail. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel if you haven't already. But Killer Mike he made a proposal, and I don't know if it was really a proposal or if it was a question. So let me chill on that. I'm gonna play the clip. But basically, at this point, we're seeing a lot of our people in this culture, they're getting taken down for crime. A lot of our people being taken down for crime or whatever. So the proposal or the question is, hey, should we should we retire committing crime? Because it seems like we're not good at committing crime. That's the question I heard, and that's the one that I'm pretty interested in for the most part. But now we're seeing where there you do have guys who may have been a part of gang culture or whatever the case may be, and someone's like, hey, how about we just stop banging? Let's stop, moving a certain way because a lot of our people being taken out. It's looking genocidal, all right? But then you have someone from another culture who steps in and they speak in a manner where we shouldn't even be thinking like that. We shouldn't be moving like that. We shouldn't be talking like that. Let's go.
I ain't gangbanging no more. I've been GDBD Vice Lord for a long time now. Been doing battle with my ops, done battle with the police, put in work in the jails, but I decided I needed to change my life. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my booty hole, they've been extorting me, $20K a month. I can't live like this no more, man. It's too expensive, and I'm ready to just be me. So I encourage everybody out there to do the Drop My Flag challenge and live your truth on the dead homies. So yeah, gangbanging is out. Carried it myself. I seen something on New York jail officials, like a challenge to like drop your flag or whatever. So I was like impromptu. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make like a funny version of that. So I did it. Now I got this dude, Hocus 4/5, who I'm gonna be real with you. Like I heard his name before, but I never actually like knew anything about him. Never talked to him. Never met him. Never watched any content from him. So I don't know anything about him. But apparently he's like a guy. I guess it's like.
Does it matter who says it though, as long as they're part of the culture? Go figure.
It's his challenge, which I didn't really perceive because when I looked at it, I watched like 7 videos in a row on New York jail officials. So yeah, I mean, he's pushing this narrative that like I'm making fun of him or calling him gay for dropping his flag or whatever. I don't even know you to like make a joke about you. So just wanted to get in front of that one. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm gonna be real, but if you want to quit being in a gang, that's cool. You can do that. We don't really do that in LA, I guess. Man, I started some. Let me explain this one. Styles P. I got a homie, a rapper.
We don't do that in LA, but I like what urban politicians about to say. Let's go.
Not from New York. You wouldn't know him. He got caught doing some gay shit. Some booty hole. I don't know, not like gay, but suspect or whatever. I'm looking through Instagram. I see this like drop your flag challenge. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna take this opportunity. I'm gonna make my own version of this, but I'm gonna make it, the I got exposed for being gay version to kind of mirror the thing that had happened earlier that day with this homie of ours. So I do that, and then this dude Hocus 4/5 just chooses to take it upon himself to basically make it as if I was dissing him and everybody who said that they were dropping their flag. When in reality, I was making a joke that made 100% sense to us.
All right, let's go, man. It's been a long time coming, man. Oh, man. 500 subs to this motherfucker, man. Appreciate all the support, man. Appreciate everybody that's been pulling that, rocking out with your boy, LBCFT, man. Let's go.
And apparently no sense to anybody else. So I'm just addressing Styles P because this is like, I met him before. I've been around him. Styles P a long way. And he's just completely misrepresented. And like, even on top of that, what is the joke that people think I'm making? Do people think that I'm saying that anybody who stops being from a gang is gay? I mean, I'm not from a gang. I actually think it's a great idea. Anybody I know who gets out the street life or whatever, by all means, great decision in terms of what to do with your life.
I think it's spooky because you kind of still be hinting that it's cool for that type of content to come across your desk, Adam 22. I think that's where people always got an issue with you. It's because that's the type of content that you have over there. So a lot of people just might not agree with it, especially coming from a person like yourself.
Everything like that. I got nothing against people who want to take a step away from that life, right? I was making a joke about someone that we know who got caught in a certain situation. Like almost everybody who knows me or knows our little world would get the joke. But now I got all these New York dudes who absolutely don't know who I'm talking about or what the joke was about, and they're personalizing it, making it about themselves, mostly because this Hocus guy just like seized upon it. And hey, good on him. Because you got the job done. You got people mad. The problem is that you were completely misrepresenting what the joke was about. It was not about you. I don't even know.
Yo, it's
Primetime TV in this motherfucker, man.
The spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Nigga Needer 22 is going to continue to give you a demonstration and put on display his high level of entitlement, arrogance, and willfully being ignorant to any time he does something that we see as disrespect, something that we can tell is foul, and he most definitely knows why people are upset about it, because it was something serious. As he decided to jump out there yesterday or whenever this happened, I called it yesterday from Styles P because I follow him on Instagram and I seen him go up.
Whoever is black and his homeboys with the goofy white boy who mock putting down the flags for gang members, he must think y'all bitches. Better G-check that shit and tell him, shut his devil federal mouth when he see black men trying to help black babies. Hey, well said, Styles P, man. Shout out to you for that one. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Like, why do we think it's cool to keep driving our kids down this weird ass path of no return? It's like people do it, right? You know what I'm saying? People got their culture. But it's nothing wrong with saying, hey man, maybe we should think twice about how we conducting ourselves as men, as black men in this culture, where a lot of our people are being targeted. They never, a lot of them don't see the light of day. A lot of them get caught doing crime. A lot of them end up just being fucked up out here. Like, and it's our people. So when our people are trying to straighten up and get to the, you know what I'm saying, get back to being a citizen, a civilian, etc., trying to make an honest living about themselves, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with black men pushing that instead of pushing the opposite?
When I see them type this stuff in the photo right here and call out people and call out Adam 22, hold on, nigga, what is you doing? You mocking something serious we got going on? Adam 22.
I usually stay away from talking about a lot of shit, but what he is trying to do and doing represents a different type of evil. Y'all brothers around him better G-check that. You are even more responsible and accountable than he is. If he don't make an apology to the culture and race and actually mind his business from this point on, every black man that stands with him or beside him is a fucking coward. Good name. Well said, bro.
Responded in the comment section, but he came back again in that video y'all just watched right here. And it's off of Hocus for Fifth, who pushed this challenge in Adam. It's not about what you're saying with this challenge, as in who's gay, who's straight. It wouldn't matter if you want to call him a clown, mock him, joke him, hoop-de-doo, switcheroo, and throw pinballs in the air and make that a joke of it. It don't matter about the context of it or why you was doing it. It's the fact that you did it at all. But this is what nigga needers like him do. They're going to try to make you think that it's what it ain't, like you're not joking something serious. You know exactly why people are upset about it. Because, let's keep it 100, Adam, you run a gangbanging platform, a federal one at that.
Federally, a documented platform where men get locked up and get thrown away after coming and speaking up on your platform. I believe that's documented. All right?
And there's no debating that. That's not up for protest. That's not up for debate. Your platform is a gang-banging federal platform. You instigate gang beef all the time. I don't catch everything that go on over there.
It's a few more
I
of them,
can't say
too.
everything that happens. But a lot of them titles is you, when they come across my TV, instigating issues and problems and beefs and mess between gang members with gang-bang politics. You saying we. Who is we, my nigga? Because we know you're not black. And then we know you're not from LA. You're from the East Coast. And we know you're not getting out here punching. You're not catching no cases. You ain't dying. You ain't losing.
He said, we really don't quit gangs in LA. Who is we? He flat out telling our people, hey, man, fuck what he talking about. That's basically what he's saying. He's saying, hey, this what you should be rolling with right here. You shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to like manipulate a man. And really not manipulate men if you men. You're manipulating children, young adults, teenagers, the guys that may not think that there's another way up out of this shit. You get what I'm saying? And you want to continue to tell them that it's cool for them to conduct themselves in the manner that they do? Nah, man. Especially a person that's never lived that life. Like that guy has never lived that life, right? But it's okay for him to talk like that? Nah, the people should have something to say about what this man doing, bro. Straight up and down.
No homies, you ain't got no people who that you are really locked in with from the soil to the growth, from the soil to the adulthood that's going to do a prison time.
I know that ain't Adam right there. I know that ain't Adam right there, bro. I know that ain't Adam 22, y'all. Y'all ain't finna tell me that one. Wow. And it's not even about how he's dressed and all that. It's just the fact that, bro, you did not come from that. So how do you think it's cool for you to make jokes about corny ass shit like that? Now, shout out to Drewski. He just did what he did, you know what I mean? Cutting edge up in him, man. Salute to you. But, I mean, at the end of the day, brother, you can't talk about being no street cat, none of that. We know that shouldn't fly with our people. Plain and simple.
You meeting all these niggas and passing by. So you try to put yourself in the car when it's beneficial, but when it ain't, let me get up out that car. And that's what we call artificial. We not doing this. Now, Fat Joe put some in the comments as well that I seen, like, what we really do.
This is the power of fake news. Now I got Fat Joe and Styles P thinking I'm calling people yag for quitting their gangbanging career.
And Adam trying to say that they misrepresenting it. And the way that you responded in that comment to Styles P, nah, my nigga, we not doing that. Now, if this brother Hocus for Fifth and his guys want to do that, I don't gangbang. I'm not in the streets living that lifestyle of gangbang. I'm not part of a gang or nothing like that. Gangbang time is gangbang time. Whatever a member got to say about that, or some dudes who living like that got to say, no matter where they from, the East or the West Coast, the South, the Midwest, that's that. This gang's all over this country. That's something different for them to figure out. But for you to be on the outside looking in and think I'm gonna mock this as a white man, looking into black people trying to do this, trying to push something positive, and you think we not gonna call that out? This is why I call them nigga needers right here, y'all. Keep the negatives going. We gonna make a mockery of something serious going on. I see all these dudes catching indictments, catching Fed cases. We got the next generation who following these footsteps. This dude, for whatever Hocus for Fifth, It's jumping out there, hey, bro, this stuff is affecting my life. We gonna put something positive out here now, man. It got this going on, and I see what the next generation gonna do. They gonna follow my footsteps. I've been pressing this line. Hey, man, y'all ain't gotta go down this path, bro. But for you to get on the internet and mock that, and then we see what your platform is about, how else do you think we gonna take it? You know exactly what the conversation is. You wanna make it, it's what the joke is. Don't joke on it at all. And then that entitlement, that arrogance is you coming over here like the nigga you are and try to tell us how to feel about it. Think if we as black people, once somebody black and we did it a gang of times, we offend another group, we offend another sexuality, we offend another religion, another subculture. Do we get to go tell them how to feel about it and try to say y'all are misrepresenting it, or do we have to shut up and listen to it? Seems like it don't work like that in the other way. We telling you, nigga, you don't survive without niggas. You don't have a platform without niggas. You don't have a platform without nigga culture, black American culture, the culture from this soil, nigga. So when niggas telling you out of line and you out of pocket, you take that. For you to try to tell Styles P, calling them all that underlining verbiage of nigga, I take that as nigga, you telling him boy. Nigga, I'm from the South, and boy is just one step away from calling him a nigga.
I'm telling you, hey, and they be like Bubba too, buddy. What's up, buddy? You'll hear, what's up, buddy? I be talking about that all the time. I say, man, I can't stand when they say that word, buddy. You know, and I had to ask a guy too, like, hey, man, what's up with this buddy shit? You know, because it just sounds awkward. Oh, no, we just use that. And then some of them like, nah, that's exactly what you think it is. You know, so I know a lot of people do say it, you know, but it almost come off like he's about to say boy or some shit like that. For real.
Respect them. You can try to word it and slang it how you want to, my nigga. I'm from the South. Your verbiage, your tone, your energy, the dismissiveness that you speak on these type of things, when it comes to us doing something real and silent or trying to be better, I know what you expect. You expect us to keep being crash outs for you, so you get your content, continue to be an idiot, low hanging fruit. That's all that is, bro. Like Styles P say, devil is federal devil. Nigga, you got documented Fed cases from your platform. The feds is all over the internet watching any and everything, even outside of hip hop.
And it's our people falling, but it's our people falling, still going to prison, still getting locked up, still having to get themselves out of predicaments. Russell Red in the building, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Russell Red. Hey, facts, man. Straight up, bro. Word up, man. You know, we just gonna keep doing us over here, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in, most definitely. But yeah, we done made it to 500 subs up in here, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that continues to support the channel, man. And stay tuned in. We're gonna keep going, you know. We ain't stopping.
That's just what that is. That's not a debate. That's a fact. But you actually have cases with niggas that's a part of your platform, that been on your platform multiple times, where the feds came and talked to you about it. So anytime a nigga's pushing anything positive, you don't take that and make that a joke. Nigga, what is we got going on here? But there's gonna be some niggas out here that's gonna make excuses for it. All that other stuff. This ain't even just no West Coast thing with me, nigga. Anybody who's on the outside got something to say, I don't care if it's in the West, the Midwest, the South, the East Coast. If we pushing something positive and a nigga try to get that off and push this, hey nigga, we gonna run this challenge, you stay on the sideline and be quiet, nigga. You not in the field and saying we, as in you speak for LA, and you're not from LA, and you're not part of a gang, then you say we, like you a nigga? Nah, bro, you don't have no weight. Your opinion don't have no weight in nothing like this. I'm just keeping it 100. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos. All that.
Shout out to Urban Politicians TV, man. Make sure y'all sub up to Urban Politicians TV, man. We put that shit together well, man. That was well put together, man, because there are a lot of people that would love to see us to continue to crash out. You know what I mean? But we have to stay above that and just, you know, make sure that we holding each other accountable, you know. Now, I want to jump into this Killer Mike statement because this is what the live was essentially about, basically about how, you know, us not being as you know, it's just not prevalent to be committing crimes out here, basically. So let's go. Hopefully we can get this message off, you know, and go from there. Let's see here. Make sure y'all sub up to Killer Mike too, man. He doing his thing. He got a podcast over there now. It's called Conversate with Killer Mike. This was episode 1. And they was essentially just talking about, you know, black men committing crimes and not being smart at it. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I mean, I'm talking about the coconut oil. Your wife don't never cook with you the cooker in the house. You don't never cook with coconut oil?
Lord. So when you cook with Lord, you stick your hand in there and just slap it down in the pan?
Food does say better with Lord.
Talking about, you know, black culture or black men, you know, and just, you know, living a certain way, conducting yourself a certain way. He's a legend out of the South, man, straight up out of Georgia, you know what I mean? And he be talking that real too. You know, he done went through a lot of situations with the hip hop industry as of recent, and his music, it seemed like it's getting better and better. Like the music he been dropping has been getting better and better, man. I gotta hats off to Killer Mike, man, straight up.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but
I mean,
can't do that no more.
like, no, I'm just saying, we don't use the goddamn same body oil you had to cook with. Nobody,
but they do. Coconut oil, I'm telling you, they do.
Nobody do that shit.
No, they do. L, look, L is not white rap
What are we
partner.
talking about?
Look, I did that shit. Wasn't high school.
Like you done slid in. Ukraine, they got some cold-blooded motherfuckers locked up.
They got
locked up. Right?
What? Hey man, I got a theory, man.
Here we go.
Black people are not good criminals.
Shit me.
Okay, give it to me. You think so?
Black people are not good criminals. Now, me being a black man myself, what I will say is that we have a hard time at getting away with crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us just end up getting busted. But what he's saying is that we haven't learned how to become criminals. But we out here, we got a whole lot of goddamn crime being committed in our neighborhoods, but we just haven't figured out crime, you know?
Yeah. Black
Phoenix
people are not
Rising.
good criminals.
Shit me.
Okay, give it to me. You think so? We don't do a good job of it.
We don't do a bad job, but
we bad.
Ukraine, they got some cold-blooded motherfuckers locked up.
They got
locked up,
But
right?
if you locked up, you're not a good
I'm
criminal.
saying, but like,
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like,
That's what I'm saying. We're not particularly good at criminality.
man, you listen, you know all the plays been done on Broadway from drugs and shit been made in record labels. If there's some good drug dealers, like,
All right. So let me give you this.
give it to me.
You look at the Italians. They took control of unions, right? If you look at the at Rothstein in Godfather, they had control over ports in terms of bringing
I get
stuff
it.
in out of Cuba. You know, you
They
look
had a
at
head
Irish.
start.
Yeah,
They
I'm not
should.
saying it, but we're not. What did Malcolm say? We're not outnumbered. We're outorganized. I don't believe we're organized
Oh, we're
enough
not.
to be good criminals. I think we should give criminality up.
We're not outnumbered, we're outorganized. Let's play it back.
In Godfather, they had control over ports in terms of bringing
I get
stuff
it.
in out of Cuba. You know, you
They
look
had
at
a head
Irish.
start.
Yeah,
They
I'm
should.
not saying it, but we're not. We're not. What did Malcolm say? We're not outnumbered. We're outorganized. I don't believe we're organized
Oh, we're
enough
not.
to be good criminals. I think we should give criminality up.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
Why not? You end up giving it up anyway.
We too separated.
So you ended up. That's what I'm saying.
Classism.
We don't have enough
It ain't
unity.
gonna happen.
You look at
Ain't nobody gonna treat me like they treat you.
What
Ain't
is
nobody gonna treat him like they treat us different.
I think we should have a crime union.
Yeah.
Like a union for criminals.
Oh, should there be classes?
It's better than what we got now.
No,
In order to educate, because all the people who are chasing the criminals are educated.
They are.
Oh, they have to go to class. They have to go to
They criminals
the
too.
training. They have to
Yeah,
go
but
to.
being a criminal for the state just makes you agent of the state. You know, like the police can legally lie to you.
Yeah.
They don't have to tell you the truth.
I mean,
So what
they
I'm saying
do.
is, but
That's the world we live
but
in. They
we
legally
don't-
lie to us all the time.
But what I'm saying is, I think black people, until we master criminology, we should not be criminal. I think it doesn't serve us well. Because what you end up doing is giving up 10 to 20 years of your life as free labor. And then you get out and you got to go get a job anyway. You got to go get a trade or a job. So why not skip that part where you got to go get a boyfriend?
Yo, man, this shit is so... Bro, this is such great information to just be going over. And I think a lot of our men do have to step back and realize, because I do know a lot of guys that they end up having to come up out of that system and they got to get their life all the way together. But they spent 10, 20 years committing crime just to fall back down to the... You get what I'm saying? They right back to where they started, basically. So all of that thought put in the committing crime, you're not successful at it, and then this ends up happening in your life, and now you gotta... Let's go back a little bit more right here.
What I'm saying is, but
That's the world we live in. They legally lie to us all the time.
But what I'm saying is, I think black people, until we master criminology, we should not be criminal. I think it doesn't serve us well. Because what you end up doing is giving up 10 to 20 years of your life as free labor. And then you get out and you got to go get a job anyway. You got to go get a trade or a job. So why not skip that part where you got to go get a boyfriend for 50?
It's called Conversate with Killer Mike. It's on his it's on his music art page, Killer Mike.
10 years, and then you come out, your boyfriend miss him, and you go back to jail because you won't get a trade or CDL. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like, for
know
real.
what? By the time, if there was,
Bro, hold on. He's saying some, bro. Our young men need to hear this, bro. Because a lot of them do be lost. We even heard the part about the gangs just now. Our black men lost. But they putting time and effort into something that's not even successful anymore. It's never been successful. Because as you can hear of what he said, there's other cultures who have been successful in crime. You can see it if you're really paying attention to it, but a lot of the people that have committed crimes in our communities, they come up out of that shit bone dry. Nothing comes out of that situation. They starting right back at the bottom where they began, and now they got to do it the way where, you know, it's all eyes on them basically. You possibly on parole or probation. You got to take drug tests. You got to go to programs. You're doing all of the steps that you possibly would have been doing growing up as a black man and staying away from crime, ridding your mind and self of crime. But then you get knocked. Now you 40, 50 years old. You playing catch up. It's a system that works against us, and I think a lot of our men are not conscious of that. So we have to listen to the people who stayed away from that, essentially, you know?
school to teach how to do crime.
Yeah.
By the time you graduate from that school, you should not want to do crime.
I don't have a problem with that, but at least you know.
I think they should make you intern before you graduate.
You got to intern.
Yeah, you should go practice the crimes that we have taught you how to do.
Well,
to see how well you do at it.
Well, young fellas, the best crime ever been committed is the way they treated us and put this shit in our head. That's why we can't advance.
Well, we only been free 60 years too.
Bro,
So
this shit. Listen up. Message.
School to teach how to do crime.
Yeah.
By the time you graduate from that school, you should not want to do crime.
I don't have a problem with that, but at least you know.
I think they should make you intern before you graduate.
You got to intern.
Yeah, you should go practice the crimes that we have taught you how to do.
Well,
to see how well you do at it.
Well, young fellas, the best crime ever been committed is the way they treated us and put this shit in our head. That's why we can't advance.
Bro, we hate each other, bro. Or one of us do get the up on how to really get life rolling, and for some reason it some always ends up happening. It's like the legacy never continues. The foundation is never foundated. It's like there's always something in the way of them changing and conducting themselves in a way to change the people life around them, the whole community. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you see a lot of our communities flourishing because of them going to prison and shit like that, or dying from committing crimes and or drugs, whatever the case may be. It's very rare you see just multiple success stories in the same neighborhood, if that makes sense. Like, there's other people have references and resources and shit like that, right? So all of the people around them, they forge their success. They create that. They foundate it, and then the people around them become successful as well. But with our people, it seems like one person might get off and go crazy with it, get, ball out with it, basically. But then the rest of them, they out to still fend for themselves. There's no knowledge coming from them. There's no economic system built around it. It's like everybody just doing the bare minimum to get by in America.
Well, we only been free 60 years too. So we got to be. When was the crime? When was civil rights act? 64, 65? So we only.
That's your own question.
Yeah, we only 60 years, and I hate they didn't teach y'all none of that, Carver. Shouts out to Carver too. They just won the state.
Carver High School.
Carver High School. Shouts out to Carver High School. They just won
Downtown
state championship.
Atlanta.
Yep, since
University
1969.
Yep.
Yep. Shouts out to Carver. Just won. He's a product of Carver. That is not reflective upon those beautiful, brilliant children there now.
Hey, that's all good. Proud to be a Panther.
64. So it was 64.
Proud to be a Panther.
We just made the white guy do Charles. We treat him like a prisoner. He got another job. He executive producer and he got a fat
quick with that shit, isn't
shit. I fuck with him. We got to. Yeah.
So you're saying that because black people tend to, from what we know based on our environment, we see so many black men and women go to prison.
Yeah, my household, my mother was a criminal. Yeah, my mother wasn't my dad.
Let them treat us the same. Let us start going, y'all got to go to that goddamn bathroom, y'all got to drive down that street, drink this water fountain. We all going to be fucking criminals together then.
No, I think we all are still criminals now. It's proof that black and white men, per se, even when charged with the same crimes, we get an exorbitant amount of time, more time than them. Like you look at a state like Alabama, it's just poor folks in Alabama. You know what I mean? If a black guy and a white guy get knocked for the same one, the black guy tends to be in prison longer. Therefore, it's slave labor longer. So the question starts to be to me like, should we need to just give crime up? Crime's just not for us because you're already the target. There's already
and we're not getting ahead.
We're not getting ahead.
Actually going behind.
Not getting ahead.
I think we should,
including drinking and driving.
Well, I'm not a drinker, so
Well, I am, and so I don't know how.
You either what?
I'm not a drinker. I'm definitely a driver.
Yeah. Well.
Hey man, some niggas just lie.
Yeah. Well.
This nigga drinking a hard cider. No.
You know what?
Oh, you said that's some pee-pee.
Nigga drinking pee-pee. No, come on. No.
Nigga drinking tree pee. Hey, from an apple.
Hey, no, they treat us the same. We act right. We act better. Still gonna be that one nigga that's gonna want to do it. But they treat us the same. We act better. We'll congregate. We'll come together.
So do you agree? Like now, scamming is a new dope dealer.
Well, it was, but scamming kind of went on the fly. All the Africans and left town. All the Nigerians
none of this shit.
No, let's talk about it. Okay. All the scammers I knew are gone. And they all happen to have come from Nigeria. Shouts out to my brothers. You know what I mean? If you was hanging with Nigerians and left 3 years ago, what?
You would get some money.
You get some money back.
And this is what I was going to tell you.
What?
You just don't scam, so you don't know the scammer. Okay. I know all the scammers.
So that's where all this shit came from. We got here. Respect.
Yeah, respect.
I'm gonna holler.
Shouts out to the scammer. Holler at me.
I'm gonna holler at you after the show. I need some stuff for the house.
The scammers put the boosters out of business. Remember the boosters?
Yeah.
The boosters used to come to your door when you was a D-boy or close to a D-boy proximity. He used to say, hey man, the boosters gonna be over here by 8. You go to 8, your buddy living room will be the polo section.
Correct.
And you just go through, and then all of a sudden the scammer came through and the boosters was gone.
This right here, same thing make you laugh, make you cry. You can catch everybody on this motherfucker. This is how the police give them.
So
technology just
them phones.
So that makes us even worse.
Yeah.
Them phones, man. I'm telling you. One day I was just sitting and I was just paying attention to, when you sign in and shit, you're basically pinging off of a tower. They know exactly where you at. They know who you talking to. They know who you interacting with on a daily basis. Everything that they need to know about us is right in front of them because of the phones. The only way you truly getting away with crime nowadays is if you rid yourself of phones, devices. You know what I mean? These devices, they gonna find you. Oh yeah, they gonna find you. And people should know that by now. But if you're committing crime and you're using those type of phones, then you're committing a foolish act, and you need to figure it out, because that ain't working for you. The phone ain't working for you. We got people even turning their phones on now and committing crimes in front of the camera because they need some recognition for the shit that they out there doing. Just stupid.
But I just saying, right, you document everything, but you shouldn't. But I'm just saying, you can't see the scammer like you want to see it just because it's all through this shit. And it's those,
the scammers got quiet.
Big time.
Yeah.
For, I mean,
they was talking heavy at one point. Them scammers, they was boasting and bragging on the goddamn internet. Now, like you said, now they hiding. Now they ain't doing too much more of that talking, but they was talking a lot for a couple of years.
But let's talk about like the stupid scam. Everybody
like how niggas try to sell niggas forklifts and shit like that. Shit that don't need, like, you know what?
No, that's not right. That's not right. I disagree. I think you better off buying a forklift.
No, I understand.
That say a Benz. How many folks try to go get a cashier's check or go try to buy a car? Sometimes I just go on YouTube and watch the cop videos. I seen a girl trying to cash a $50,000 check. You don't even look like $50,000. You don't look like $500.
Correct.
I'm just like, baby, if you told me, I can ask you. We got somebody on the other side. Ashley said, hey, Mike, I got a $50,000 check. I'm like, yeah, you got a $50,000 check. If my homegirl Ashley from the west side, bitch, you ain't got no 50 bands.
You ain't got $50.
You ain't got $500.
$50,000.
It's a process when you cash and check that bitch. Anyway, you go in the bank.
Yeah, the process.
They got $50,000 in the bank.
Hold on for me.
Like, come on.
I almost got scammed out of a car.
Wow.
So I was trying to sell one of my cars. And
now you had a car rental business for a while.
Correct.
Okay.
I had a Turo business.
Yep.
And getting out of the business, I was like, I'm gonna sell some of these cars.
A little bit more of this.
So I put them on like Auto Trader.
Yeah.
So the dude was like, I want the car. And I was like, okay. He was like, I'm gonna mail you a check. I said, for the full amount? He said, yeah. So he overnighted a check. And it was for like $60,000. And I was like, okay. So I looked at the business.
Cashiers or
it was from it was from like Western Union. It was like from Tractor Supply Company or something. It was a weird ass place. So I called the company and I said,
you called the name of the company on the check?
Yeah.
To verify.
To verify.
What they say, Sean?
They said, what the hell no? How in the hell did he get one of our checks? And I was like, I don't know. I said, he sent it to me trying to buy a car. I said, I just want to make sure that it came from this company. She was like, no, sir, Mr. Davis, that's a bogus check. Where did you get the check from?
Click.
I was like,
I had a guy that was calling me.
I would have rated that motherfucker. I would have been so mad. I told.
Because he tried to rob you.
Exactly.
You know this motherfucker.
I
use his real name though.
You gonna tell for real?
I'm telling fuck it.
For real.
I'm at the age now I can tell it all.
Yeah, you sound like Clay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be a teller. I'm not saying I got nothing against, whatever you got to do. I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying, like, for me, so somebody from within my circle that used to be in my circle stole from me.
I'm telling
you. And I didn't tell. And I'm not gonna kick that.
You should have
the nigga sickly. I thought about that, but he's sickly. Nigga might die. So my shit was no, for real. Nigga sickly. Nigga get a car. I don't want to kill no car niggas over no little money, but I'm just saying.
I hit that nigga in the knee with a pipe.
I might do that, but I ain't telling nigga. It wasn't no.
All right, that was basically about the crime or whatever. Let's go to this clip with one second here. We're looking for the Young Thug case. I mean, the one thing about the Young Thug case right now is that it's going to really come down to the conversations he's been having on the jail phones, and those are coming out. And now you got people like Wack 100 saying that he's the reason for the leaked the leaked audio, excuse me. So, I mean, for the most part, that's where people are going to find, Young Thug being, find a disinterest in Young Thug. So let's pull this up real quick, and then we'll continue later on. Maybe this one will work.
Jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about like everything. How would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you done told these same people this, how would you look at it?
It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit. Okay. They probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why you talking about? But if I was a nigga that had experienced certain shit, I would look at it another way. Mm-hmm. But, and me personally, I'm a smart man, I know how to think. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person to be like, man, I want to know what he think. Like, I want to hear what he was feeling. Like, why you do this? Why you say this shit on these phone calls? Why you say this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked.
Or they just putting out your part? Who you think putting that shit out?
I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of the niggas that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling nobody. We ain't no rap. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause
do you think you inviting the energy though?
Yeah, 100%. Overly.
Yeah.
Overly. But
well,
me just knowing.
I mean, who was asking you the questions then though? That's what he just asked you, and I feel like he kind of steered away from who was asking him the questions about the artist that he's been talking about, because he talked about basically all of the people. So I had this clip. Let me see if I can find it. I know who got it, but he already basically had my video blocked because I used his video to play it. So if I can find it, maybe I'm going to say Academics got it. I know a lot of people be saying whatever about Academics, but we'll play that. Let's keep this one rolling.
How this world is, even if I wasn't inviting the energy, it still happened. It still would happen.
You can't just say that.
I know it. Because you got to think, before the world even seen an interrogation video of me or anything, jail calls I had already got leaked. Jail call got leaked when I was in jail.
Interrogation shit was already out too, huh?
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying, all this shit was happening while I was in jail.
But I'm saying, so I don't think it would be, me personally, bro, just for me to I don't think it would be, it's like right now, yeah, interrogation shit came out too, and there was some shit in there, we're gonna talk about that. There was some shit in there like, damn, Slime, why you say that? What the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't want to be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro, if people's out here, them motherfucker like free Slime to the death, like, can't wait to get out. But then when you got out, it was like, he ain't learned. He's still the same, he wanna go back. Just off of tweets and dissing and, you know what I'm saying? They're just like, damn, bro, like, bro, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came home on some shit with goddamn damn near everybody telling. Nigga ain't supposed to make it back. And you back, that's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. What's making it like, yeah, spank him.
I think, I mean, I feel like Bank pushed back a little bit, but he ain't pushed back too much. Now, it could have been some things he could have pushed back on a little more and worded it in a manner where Young Thug, he could have got a different kind of response out of Young Thug. Like, some of the questions he's asking, or even some of the, he's really making statements. You know, I don't know if this is like, it says interview, so he's interviewing, he's asking them like questions or whatever, but in some ways he's kind of, you know, they have acquaintances, they friends, I assume, or they got an association. So it don't really, he not really pressing them like that, you know. I could only imagine if we would have got one of them 60-minute type of motherfuckers interviewing Young Thug, it would have been a different conversation. Like the lady that did R. Kelly, what's her name? Gail. Imagine Gail interviewing Young Thug, what type of responses we'd have been getting, because she had R. Kelly ass crying up there. She had that motherfucker R. Kelly up there crying and weeping and all that shit up there. That's the type of interview I think that we need with a person like Young Thug. But, you know.
Personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still would have came out one day. Me personally. I understand what you're saying. Because it still came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked.
They weren't pushing no narrative then, though.
You know, fuck the narrative. I'm just saying coming out. No matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it still would have. No matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did, it still would have came out.
People got to understand, too, like, man, some people, Thug done already made up in his mind, like, shit, it is what it is. I think he just going to keep calling everybody. The reason he's calling everybody else a rat is because he know what the fuck he was involved with.
Because it was public record. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, or me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail calls came out, nigga, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like, shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit.
Okay.
So what they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then. And they just waiting to release it.
Strategic.
No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released.
What about, like...
Because you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on the Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half.
4D.
What about, like, contradicting shit? Like, they say, you tweeted that you told y'all to take the take the plea.
Yeah.
But on the call, you told Savage. I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this, and goddamn, what one is it?
Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail, fight for my life. This just for people that don't know the law.
Okay.
I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me.
Damn.
We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other. Because we co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. Mm-hmm. So when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law. But it's some things that he don't know about the law. Mm-hmm. So that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail. Because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother. And he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plead? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant and I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone
once again, like we just said it, we was just talking about it about 10 minutes ago. We don't even know what we doing when it comes to crime or even when it comes to a criminal case, but we're going through it. All right. Now these guys, they got resources. All right. They got references. They got good paid lawyers and all of that, but they're still committing these little small situations that seem to have people crashing out on them at this point. So they're not even able to understand that you finna put yourself and your mans in a situation. You said you did it for your mans, but I don't think you knew what was to come out of it. All right.
On a jail call and tell Savage, yeah, I told Umful to take a plea. That's another charge on me because I don't supposed to have contact with Umful. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no. Because all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. And now I got to attempt the court charge. Yeah. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell no, I ain't told no nigga to take no plea. No, I ain't did that. Because I got to do that. I'm on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga to take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea. No. But when the case over, ain't nothing happened to me by saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no. I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell no, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did wrong. You didn't tell your brother to do that. Mm-hmm. So I got to clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case. Yeah. After the case. Hey, hell no, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single a gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? When you was done talking?
Nah, go ahead.
The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling.
Because you wish Gunner was never on that case because that had something to do with your business at that point. That's my opinion. It's business involved now. They conducting business. It ain't just brotherhood. It ain't just friendship no more. It's money involved. It's freedom involved. And it's a friend involved.
Your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something. Mm-hmm. I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation. Talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time seeing the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other all type of shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck on. This nigga been in prison whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? But that nigga, a man, gangster. Stand on that. Mm-hmm. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm rocking. You my brother. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He's just a freak nigga. That's how you looking at it. Mm-hmm. Hell no. Nigga, I'm crying to the nigga every day.
Man, you know motherfucker be switching that shit up. So he basically saying Gutter said, hey man, I ain't gonna do it. And then he turned around and did it. Man, come on now. Now, I don't really know how much time Gunner was looking at, but I assume it was about 3 to 5, if I'm not mistaken. But then Thug turned around and said, nah, this man has a criminal background. So them years might have looked different at that point. So maybe that's what Gunner was thinking about, doing them years in prison. He wasn't thinking about that friendship no more, bro. He thinking about his business, himself. He ain't thinking about no friendship. And so I think that's how Thug played it too. Like, fucking, I ain't thinking about no, can't think about that.
Bro, you did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Woo. I'm telling my brother, don't. You gotta get back with him, bro. I'm gonna be all right. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm gonna be all right. I need you to go, bro. Why that nigga crying to me, bro? Do you understand what you telling me to do, bro? No. I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nothing. This nigga had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on the phone.
Life plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling. Yeah. Nah, they know he didn't do it.
Oh, they know he didn't do it?
They know he didn't do it. He got a life sentence. You know that motherfucking judicial system here, bro? They know. They got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all need to stop playing my money. I just had to step on the nigga a few days ago playing my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house. When the murder got committed, my brother was in the house. In the house sleep when this shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama's car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life, still to this day. Told the judge, I don't know them. The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the nigga just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because you know my mama gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the corner, get in the car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every day, saying I don't know them. They lying on me. The judge just sought it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game? They offer that nigga immunity. They know he can do it. They offer him immunity. Hey man, you tell exactly what happened, cause they saying one of the niggas saying you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying it's 3 of them. One of the niggas saying Unfon did the shoe. One of the niggas saying Unfon didn't do the shoe. He just brought us the gun. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Cause we was in his mama car, and if we would have put up in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Unfon and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my car. We finna go to the club. Bro, got them. Suppose I don't know if he did it or not, cause he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not. Take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they ride off and go like they finna go to the club and do what they doing, but they end up. Well, that's what the court say. I don't know the case. The court said that they robbed some Mexicans and one of the Mexican booked and they shot him and the Mexican died. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying it's true, but this is what the case was. They saying my brother took the gun to them, and then one of them killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not. Cool. Goddamn, they got one of the Mexicans that didn't get shot. One of them got killed and one of them they let run away. The one that ran away said my brother is about that nigga probably about 5'7", 5'8".
All this talking he doing about cases and shit. I don't understand how he can't look at this and say, you know what, I'm just doing too much talking about cases. That's what people are pointing out, Doug. Damn, why can't you understand that shit, man? Why can't you understand that that's what people are paying attention
Red as a motherfucker. Real Mexican, Chinese nigga. The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. They said, how you know he black if he had a ski mask on? He said, I seen his hands. His hand was black. So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him. No, they know 100% he didn't do the murder. He just got a license because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. They take it, man. Fuck y'all. Grant to it. I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing about that. I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rap on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shaw stand up and Shaw was 17 years old. Shaw was a kid. Shaw stood up in the paint, bro. Shaw got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea say the same shit Gunna plea say? Like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Guess what you want to believe, man? I ain't never seen your plea. I ain't never seen your plea.
Just handle your business. Go home.
I told him, cause he had did 12 years on the murder, and then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial. The lawyer got him a new trial. So now he out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again because they know and they know he ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like goddamn keep resetting the trial date for the rest of his life. He would never go to court again. That's what the lawyer say. Like, they ain't finna do that. They can't beat him. So I told him, well, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea because you still got to do a new trial.
I'm saying they did that.
I don't think they did it. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is the murder shit. No, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would have. But the state was like, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. Like, it's a new trial. Like, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in there. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely doing the plea then. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court every day. I was sitting in the cell crying like, bro, please, gotta go, bro. Mom, dude, these folks, I didn't mind these folks.
Yo, this boy Thug, he is like really hyped up and like he's just doing a lot of talk. You can tell like a lot of his inner thoughts are coming out on this platform, and it's kind of devastating to watch, man, because accountability is going to be one of the main actions that you have to pay attention to when it comes to shit like this. Because if you're able to sit up here and talk about your brother taking a plea, but you're not gonna trip on Gunna but you're tripping on Gunna for taking a plea, bro. You kind of being bamboozled. You trying to bamboozle everyone else just because he's in his feelings about the shit. Like, you don't want to admit that, you know, on both sides of that spectrum that they did the same thing, man. Why can't you just accept that? I don't understand that.
Ain't function. Go on. One of us need to go. Right now, I don't need you right here with me. You did 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit gonna be 3-4 years process. I don't need you doing it, bro.
So who did what's right on that case?
Everybody who on the case did what's right, except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. Except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL was gang. They saying that we got a RICO. And YSL.
But I think that they had already established it. Then I'm gonna say that they already established that they got all their information from Thug. I think that's what Thug is. He not thinking people can understand that your interrogation with the cops was displayed after the case, but it occurred before the case. I think that's what a lot of people might not understand, but I think that conversation occurred before the case was even began. So a lot of the things that they needed to know already, they got it from Thug. Damn.
It's a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang book.
Done did some shit separate on their own.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, "Oh, YSL a gang."
Like I said, all right. So that's that. That's him talking about that. It's kind of lengthy. It's kind of lengthy. We're gonna pull this one up real quick, and then we're gonna make sure we
Another call that was
use.
also published was a call between Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug, where Young Thug was talking about Future. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a little bit more explosive because he kind of violates Future, and it looks like his frustration stems from Future not doing a Free Thug concert, and Future gave a bunch of excuses, and he kind of starts talking about Future in a way like, this is why I don't really respect this fuck nigga.
He'll like walk off, or he'll fake like he texting while nigga talking, little stuff like that. So I just stopped going around. He's like, bro, what's up with your brother? You don't put him up on your brother? I'm like, man, I just don't be that fake stuff, bro. Like, what you mean? Nigga ain't never be fake, nigga. I ain't never be fake, nigga. I'm like, man.
I heard this one. I was gonna drop a short about this, but we can do it from here, and then I'm gonna get the fuck about it.
He looks at Future like, yo, this nigga's a herd, bro. Like, this nigga's like a geek. Like, this is a nigga, yeah, he get bitches, but like,
I hate hearing it from Act, but let's go.
What you mean? Nigga ain't never be fake, nigga. I ain't never be fake, nigga.
Act be acting like he in the streets with this shit, academics, man. You be doing that Adam 22 shit too, man. Y'all be trying to promote violence and gangster shit amongst black men, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man. That shit be looking weird on y'all, bro. I swear.
Like, as I said, not to repeat myself a million times, I don't think Thug really respect none of these rappers unless they're street rappers. He thinks Kendrick is a nerd. He thinks Drake is soft, and he thinks Future is what we call a gal clown. Like, it's just a guy who, yeah, he get bitches, but like, this nigga ain't on shit. That's what I think.
Thug can't talk like that no more because somebody said Thug ain't did it. Let's just keep going.
That's what I get from Young Thug. He think Kendrick is a nerd, Drake soft. This guy right here, he's just a horny ass nigga that will crash out of her pussy.
Damn.
I'm gonna talk around here feeding you in your mind and telling you and making you think, but you're fake. I'm gonna be the one to tell you, you cap, you're fake. Your whole organization.
I wonder if he told Future that when he got out because they did do a video and a song together. You should have told him that before y'all did the song. Maybe he wouldn't have did it.
Even the ones that's with us, they fake too. Cut it out.
Somebody said Future catching strays left or right. Yeah, that hair. People was clowning about their haircut and shit. It's like this shit getting theatrical, man.
Yeah, because like
hip hop is in shambles.
Like, I already know what you want to do, so you even ask me.
This sector of hip hop is in shambles. This Atlanta, only thing that's coming good up out of Atlanta right now is Killer Mike, man. Shout out to Killer Mike, man. Killer Mike doing the dope ass music over there, you know, and he got some substance in his conversation. This shit right here is getting weirded out.
There's another thing too, and I don't know if I brought this up. Future, you know we waiting on you, right? Pluto, we're waiting on you. We want to see what you're gonna do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know Atlanta rappers, they're having the secret meetings. They're trying to hold it, you know, together. But we're gonna hold y'all at least accountable for how y'all have acted. Like, for example, Pluto. You're gonna have to come out at some point and let us know if you believe that Young Thug is a snitch. That is a fact. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna have to do that. I know this ain't got nothing to do with you, but you signed an artist called Boston Richie, and you won't even give the nigga a shout out because of the allegations against him. And you're getting paid from his music. He signed to free bands, okay?
Man,
you don't even acknowledge him. You act like he doesn't exist. Why? Because there is these allegations of snitching. So if you could do that to an artist that you're getting paid from, that you signed, some other nigga in Atlanta that maybe it's a good look to be in his good graces, you can't give him a pass. You got to either keep the same energy or say, I just don't think he snitched. Either or, I don't care which one. But this is the only good thing that's going to come out of Atlanta. Y'all got to stop the pick and choosing, or at least admit you're picking and choosing. I'm telling you, Boston Richie is signed to Future. Future acts like he doesn't exist.
Damn.
Y'all notice? Boston Richie. The two songs he blew up on. And by the way, when Dirk did the song with Boston Richie, I think it was called Keep Dissin'. Was it Keep Dissin' or let me just go to his YouTube. Future, this before the shit came out. Future is the one that Dirk owed a favor to, and Future said, yo, just do this song for my artist, and that's why we get the Dirk. It's called Keep This, yeah. That's why we get Dirk and Boston Richie. Dirk owed Future a favor, and Future said, get on the song with my artist. Dirk did it. Future then does a song with him, or I don't know what came first, but it's the Bullseye song. Boston Richie's on and popping. Interrogation video leaks. And this is why I love what's going on in Atlanta now. Because we've all seen y'all claim y'all so street, y'all have shunned people that's convenient for allegedly telling. Now y'all gonna have to make real decisions. You're either gonna have, at some point, if you drop another song with Thug, it means you're saying you do not believe he told.
I ain't say nothing about you on the internet.
Right? Now, granted,
what they supposed to did. Like,
ain't nobody
niggas trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt
said
something
to him, but that's it. Like, Wham, them niggas ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy shit. That ain't really saying that to no.
Yeah,
that's
but
just like, damn, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, but that's still
but guess what, though, that
what
makes
your position is, right?
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped the gun. But
niggas
look,
supposed to have a conversation with you before they do anything. That's just
but
how I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, hell no. He's like, all right, stay lit. Same shit. I'm smart. Off top. Soon it happens.
Type shit. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't.
That might be the way how most of these guys play it. But at some point, whoever
they're all about to start just making this snitch shit cool. So I don't even know why they're even making a big ass deal about it. It's only a few people that's not really doing the snitch culture stuff right now, and you can tell who it is. So I don't. Once again, it's still all bad because you're making the youngins think that y'all ain't doing that, but you're doing it, and you trying to find excuses for it. That's where I have the issue with it. That's why I start looking at it like, well, why can't we be honest with the ones that y'all keep saying, like you telling your brother, man, bro, it's cool for you to do it. I know.
Interviews him or whatever, we're going to see y'all got to make this statement. We're not going to stop until y'all make y'all statement. I mean, no pun intended on statement. Is what he did telling or not? Because I've seen y'all shun other artists for the same. I'm telling you. I interviewed Boston Richie. When Boston Richie came in and came into my studio at Off the Record. By the way, I'm going to tell you, like, and that's why I actually respect Boston. You know, I don't give a fuck about no snitching shit. Yo, Boston Richie drove 8 hours and did a free show for me. I'm going to tell you why. He did a show and he charged me nothing. And the reason why he said act, after that snitching shit came out.
He did that because he goddamn need some fans, boy. Didn't you just say he was part of the snitch culture too? The hell you mean? That's exactly why he did a free one.
Every rapper, it's like their phone got disconnected. No one would talk to me. Even the niggas who signed me. You know who that is? Future. You won't talk to him. He said, Ack, you're the last nigga that would give me even an interview to explain myself. You see how these niggas treat this snitching shit? So this is why I'm so excited to see how y'all gonna treat Doug. Now again, I don't care if the idea is he told or he didn't, but y'all gotta start putting y'all like if y'all were blackballing artists because y'all don't need him, you didn't need Boston Richie then. So it's like fuck him, right? If y'all will do that to an artist because he might have told or there's allegations of telling. If y'all then be like, well, Thug is a superstar and this and third and da-da-da-da, oh no, he did the interview with Big Bang, people like him again, and y'all just keep working with him, and y'all still think maybe that's hypocritical. You either, the only way any artist that's hanging with Thug, y'all gotta be saying he never told, or else y'all are picking and choosing what snitches y'all hang out with. That's the reality of it.
Sorry,
you feel what I'm saying? So anyway, that's why I can't wait to see what Future does. Now, this might complicate it a little bit because Future is now probably hearing audio of Thug talking shit behind his back. And if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen. Future he gonna back up until the storm is clear. So we won't see Future and Thug for maybe a year. But Thug's a superstar.
Yeah, they do, Russell. They definitely do need to do a reality TV show. Like all of these artists, especially the ones they say can't even get it rolling in Atlanta no more. Y'all need to go ahead and do some type of reality TV. Cause it looks a little better than just, you know, this snitch culture shit. Maybe give a little bit more background into how y'all making your music and stuff like this. Because when people see shit like this, y'all confusing people. Y'all confusing the hell out of the industry or the people that, you know, listen to this shit. It's all fugazi, but.
By the way, even Boston Richie survived. And again, I don't care about snitching, and I don't even think, like, snitching, the variation, the shit that they basically said Boston Richie did to snitch, if you're using that definition, Thug did the same. So I don't really give a fuck about that, and I don't even think none of these guys snitched. And I don't care if they snitch. But I do want to see if Future picks and chooses.
And this shit sad.
I want to see if Lil Baby picks and chooses. I want to see everybody give how they feel about this behavior, because I guarantee you if it was an artist that wasn't Young Thug, a legend, extremely big catalog, and also a nigga who is from Atlanta that used to get busy in the street or his people, they would easily write him off to say rat and never work with him again. But it's Young Thug. And we never seen some shit like this. I personally think Young Thug is on the Mount Rushmore of rappers in Atlanta. My Mount Rushmore, again, what is my Mount Rushmore? Future, no, actually, no, he's not. But he's borderline. He could be on the 4th spot. It goes Future, Outkast, T.I., that's mine. Future, Outkast, T.I., Future, Outkast, T.I., and then the last spot could go to so many different people. It could go to Gucci, it could go to Jeezy, it could go to Thug. I don't think Migos would be there, but yeah, there's that 4th spot is arguable, if you ask me. Okay? But I want to see what Pluto does. You know what dick riding would be? If you shunned your own artist for rumors of snitching and you back on tour with Thug like nothing happened. Or y'all back doing songs like nothing happened. That's dick riding. That's dick riding. Because it tells me snitching for you is, well, if you could do something for my career or you're a big enough artist, it's not snitching. But if I signed you and pretty much I'm helping you more than you're helping me, you're a snitch. Hypocritical. Anyway, let's get back to the audio. Sorry, Jack.
You cap, you fake. Your whole organization, I don't know. Even the ones that's with us, they fake to cut it out.
That's fake as hell though. That Thug did a song with Future and then he on the phone talking about him. Like, bro, you should have just kept it at that whenever you left. You should have just left it at that. Straight up and down.
Yeah, because like even afterwards he had called back. So it was like, I already know what you want to do. So you even asked me, oh, what should I do? Like, you know what I'm telling you to do. So even the fact that you asking me means you don't do it.
Right.
Right.
I just hung up on that nigga like, man, I gotta go, bro.
Shit crazy.
Call me right.
Damn, he hung up on Future?
So, bro. Like, what you mean? Nigga ain't never let me fake, nigga. I ain't never be fake, nigga.
Damn.
Try to ignore it. When you see people around, he'll walk to his room, do other miscellaneous stuff when people be around us and I be talking to him because it just
Yeah, I think
you can't be trying to talk to me like that in front of people. But I ain't talking to him no certain type of way. I'm just putting him down. I'm giving him game. Like, yeah, bro, you know, we can't be like that and then be like, it's the God.
I think at this point, man, they gonna have to figure that shit out for themselves. We're gonna definitely get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm finna getting back to my situation over here. But this will be my next topic, man, whenever I get to it. This National Guard situation with the Trump administration, the ICE and all of that, man. I've been watching a few videos about that, and it's getting pretty interesting. So stay tuned for that coming ASAP, man.
Guys, I'm on the ground at the Federal Plaza where you can see workers setting up this.
About the National Guard and or the military actually appearing in the city of Chicago. And they think that the young bulls over there or the gangsters and all of that. And I seen this one lady, maybe I'll do a separate review video to it. I seen this one older lady and she was saying that the Crips and the Bloods is coming together in order to, fight against ICE. And I'm not really sure if y'all understand what y'all saying. Number one, you cannot make a threat on the president of the United States of America. I'm not sure where y'all been at and how y'all think that this is going to fly in any shape, capacity, way, or form, but that is not the wave, bro. You don't want to even be online feeling comfortable, even if it's not a direct threat, an indirect threat, anything that can be taken as a threat. That's not what you want to do.
They ain't understanding, boy, that crime, boy. You got to learn how to do some crime. Go study criminology, fellas. If you're going to be moving like that, you need to be studying criminology. All right. But yeah, we done did an hour up in here, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We finna get up out of here. Make sure you sub up to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. And once again, appreciate the 500 subscribers. We're going to keep it rolling. And more content coming soon. It's your boy L Boogie Reacts. We up out of here. Salute.